Hello, hello. I appear to be live now, correct? Yes, I am live. Alrighty. So I decided to join now 4 minutes early. So you all can just join. You can see your notification on your phone. I'm actually gonna check it out. I didn't get it. Oh well. Why didn't I though? Ah, weird. I do have my notifications enabled. No idea. Am I even on here? MuleSoft. Oh yeah, I do appear live. That's weird. I don't know why I didn't receive a notification, but oh well. You might have received your notification on your phone, which is cool. If not, that's totally fine. Hi, we're just starting in 3 minutes now. Starting in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All right. Am I on LinkedIn too? Yes, I am on LinkedIn too. Hold on. Let me move my microphone a bit. There. Cool. Yes, I am on LinkedIn too. Cool. Alrighty. Starting in 3 minutes. So check it out. I just noticed something new. Hi, Irfan. Um, Here we're using like this service to do the streaming. And I just noticed that now I can add background music. Look at this. Wait, there you go. It's so nice. Maybe what is this? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. All right. What about rock? What is rock? That was nice. Hi. That one's nice. That one's nice. I like that one. Should I leave it? Hi. Where are you all joining from? Is this a better time for India? I know a lot of people in India asked me to do it earlier because we normally, well, we sometimes do like 5 p.m. ET, 3 p.m. PT, or 2 p.m. ET, PT. But I think this works better for you. So let me know if this time is all right because we're gonna start doing this every week. So every week I will be here at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, which is 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. I am from India. Cool. So this time works for you then. That's nice. Yes. Sweet. Hey Ravi, nice to see you here. So I like the background music actually. Let me try Lofi. Oh, it's slower. It's nice. I normally work listening to music, so it's been kind of painful to do the streams without music. 8 p.m. IST. Okay, that's not too bad, right? Or, yeah, I guess. Aloha. Hi, Leonardo. Hi, LinkedIn user that I cannot see your name, but hi. All right, so let's start then. It's 10:30 in Eastern time. Let me just remove the music a little bit. I like the rock music. I'm gonna leave the rock music. Hi, Marco. Alrighty, so for today, I thought I would talk about the DataWeave extension for Visual Studio Code. Oh, by the way, I'm trying something new. So if any of you want to join me right now on the stream, let me know and I can share the link with you. Just like see how it works, if it works. I don't know. If any of you want to come on camera or share your screen with me, feel free to let me know and I will share the link with you. Cool. Hi, Stefano. Alrighty, so I'm gonna talk about the DataWeave extension for Visual Studio Code because it's one of my favorite new products. Have any of you tried it yet? We just released 2 tutorials. Thanks, Sonali, for creating the tutorials. Um, but I don't know if you've tried it yet. Let me take a sip of my coffee and I will hear you. And I will also put the rock music. That one was good. Is that volume appropriate? Can you still hear my voice and the music, or is the voice annoying? Well, let me know if my voice is annoying. But no, is the music annoying? I can also take it off if it's annoying. I cannot hear what you hear, so let me know. I'm just gonna take more coffee. I just realized my cup is from a different company. I have so much swag from so many places, and this is one of them. So, all right, whatever. If you saw it, you saw it. um, okay. Okay, what about a different kind of music? That also goes too slow. That's too slow. Is there any like more hyped music? Hello, Shriram, Golu. I love when people message me from Twitch because their users are like so unique and I never know how to pronounce them. So I'm very sorry about that. Oh, I like this one. That's one more like casual. All right, let me put a little bit down the volume in case you don't like it. If you don't like it, just let me know you don't like it and I can take it off. So I'm trying new stuff. It's all right. Okay, cool. So I'm trying new stuff. This is the first stream that I'm gonna do every single week at this time. So you pronounced it rightly. Yay! Kudos for me. So let me know if you want to try some new things. As I said, I'm trying the music, and we can also try to get you on screen right here, right now. If you just let me know, I can share the link with you. All right, so this is Visual Studio Code. In case you are not familiar with it, you can just go and Google download Visual Studio Code and you can download and install it in your computer. This is also the editor that you use in GitHub when you access GitHub, and then you can now do the online thing. Actually, I'm gonna show you so you can see what I mean. Hold on. Yes. All right, here, if I go to GitHub, here, for example, let me go to the getting started, hello mule. If you press, oh, that reminds me, I am missing my thing. Where is it? Here it is. So let me show my keyword. So if you press right here, like you're in your repository, let me zoom in. You're in your repo in GitHub, and then you just press literally dot, and nothing happens. Dot. Oh no, why is it not working? It normally works. Dot. Oh, what? Well, whatever. You can also change here. Instead of putting github.com, you can put github.dev. And oh, because I'm not logged in. Okay, that makes sense. Hold on then. Let me open another window where I believe I am logged in. Yes, I am logged here. Okay, cool. So if you go to your repo and you press dot right here, there you go, you will get your web editor instantly here. And this looks very similar, right? This is the left handrail from VSCode, as you can see here. So this is super cool. I like this editor a lot. So you can have here your stuff. You can open, I don't know, your project and whatever, and you can modify something. Let me just do a test, and you will be able to send it to Git automatically here. You can just add this, and you can see the changes and stuff, and it's super, super cool. Hi, Satish. Thank you for joining. So that is one of the reasons why Visual Studio Code is so cool. So let me close this. Yes, leave. And go back to Visual Studio Code. So also, in case you don't know, like we normally have Anypoint Studio, the normal IDE that we run, right? But we are also working on Anypoint Code Builder. Well, not me, people from engineering. This is a good concept, right? Yeah, love it. So I honestly sometimes just use Visual Studio Code online in GitHub instead of having to download the whole thing. I just do it there. It's just easier. Hello. So I lost my train of thought. Yes, Anypoint Code Builder. We have Anypoint Studio already, but engineering is working on Anypoint Code Builder. It has been announced several times in different events. And you can do mule stuff in Visual Studio Code. They will have new things, so you can just do it right here. You can see the flows and you can see all of that fun stuff. But it's not ready yet because it's such a big product and they want to get it just right. So in the meantime, the DataWeave team created the DataWeave extension. So if you go here and you click on extensions, you can just search for DataWeave. And you will notice this is on a beta. How do you say that in English? It's in a beta kind of version. So this is not supposed to be the last one yet, but it is super good as it is. So I would really recommend you try it out, and I'm gonna show you how exactly here. So I'm gonna uninstall it just so you can see how easy it is to install. You just search for DataWeave. I'm gonna do it again. DataWeave, select it. Notice that it should be from MuleSoft Inc. If you see another one from another publisher, that's not it. It has to be MuleSoft Inc. So once you're here, you just have to click on install, and that's it. You installed it. Congratulations. I'm waiting for Nippon Code Builder to go GA to use. Same, my friend, same. We just need that. We really need that. And also because you can do themes, right? Where is it? Color theme here. So like right now I have the dark, but I can go to the light one and it looks like this. Of course, a lot of developers don't like the light one, but I mean, it's up to you. Then I can go to the dark again. Cool. So yes, that's how you install the DataWeave extension. Just go to extensions, search for DataWeave, make sure that it's from MuleSoft Inc., and click on install. Does this support only DataWeave, or does it support Mule palettes too? No, it's just DataWeave, my friend. Unfortunately, once Anypoint Code Builder comes out, that one will be able to have a Mule palette. You will be able to see your Mule flows. You will be able to do a lot of cool things. I assure you, that's a very, very cool product that's gonna come out eventually. But everyone wants it. It's just so cool. Hold on. Also, I had a lot of coffee, so I'm kind of hyped. Um, cool. So now that I have my DataWeave extension, I am gonna press Command Shift P in Mac, if I remember correctly. Command Shift P, yes. So here, oh, I'm gonna show it again. Here you can see the command Shift P or Shift Command P. And then you can create a new library project. See, all of these are from DataWeave. You can create a new library project, a new module, a new mapping, a new test, or a new integration mapping. If you try to do any of these, I believe it won't let you because you don't have the project yet. So I'm gonna try new module. Yeah, so it says like you have no source. I have to create the project first. So Shift Command P, and then I'm gonna create new library project. Hold on. So just put any organization ID. You can just press enter on all of these if you just want to try it out, honestly. Users Alexander Martinez, DW lives. No window, no, in the same window. Cool. But it says it's not compatible with the current Visual Studio Code version. Yes, it might be because you don't have the last Visual Studio Code version. So where you can check that? Oh, if you go to code and then check for updates, yeah, you will see here if you have any updates. Right now, I don't have any currently updates that I need, so I'm all good to go. That's why I was able to install it so easily. If you have issues and you can't just update it from here, then you can go to the actual site. So let me search for it. Visual Studio Code download. And yeah, just go here. Code.visualstudio.com. You can just remove the one that you currently have and then just re-download it so you know that you are on the last version. Hi, LinkedIn user, which name I cannot see, but welcome. So let me know if you are able to install the new Visual Studio Code version and if you are able to install the DataWeave extension. If not, we can troubleshoot. Cool. Hold on a little bit. Oh, okay. So, all right, once that you create it, let me just go back again. You do Shift Control P, or you can also do, where is it? Is it run? I know it's a palette, but where was the palette? Oh, here. If you go to view and then come on palette, you will see the same menu that I just did. Quick question. I have a quick question regarding DataWeave library project. Can we use other Maven libraries like Apache Commons, and how to use it in DataWeave? Is it by using Java import syntax in DataWeave to use classes from package? That is a great question. I am going to take a screenshot of that and ask, because I don't know, to be perfectly honest with you. I haven't tried that, but I can ask. DataWeave. Does someone know? Cool. All right, so I asked. I will wait for the answer from engineering. Hopefully, they answer right now. If not, then that's fine. I will just let you know eventually. You can just contact me in LinkedIn and I will let you know. Cool. So now that we have our project, yeah, you can see it better like that. You will have different things. You will have the source main DW, and you already have a module that you can reuse or just change it. There's also source test DW, and you will have a mapping that you can use to test. So you can just keep this open. For example, instead of using the online DataWeave playground, which is this one. Actually, I'm going to keep it open so we can compare stuff. Yes. So instead of having the online DataWeave playground like this one, you can keep your VSCode open with this project, and you will be able to do stuff here that you already do in the DataWeave playground. It just depends, because I know it's easier to just go into Chrome and or like your web browser and go into the DataWeave playground, type it, and then just start using it right away. I know that's super easy to do, but there are some transformations that maybe your browser doesn't have enough memory to run. So sometimes you like maybe the output is stuck or something gets frozen or stuff like that. Because that just depends on the memory you have in your computer or in your web browser. So to avoid that, you can just go into Visual Studio Code, and you will have anything right here locally. It also depends on your internet connection. Like, it has a lot of dependencies. Yes, Java import of the class will work. Don't know if there is any other method though. Thank you, LinkedIn user, which name I cannot see. But thank you so much for that answer. Hopefully that's good enough. All right. So yes, there are many things that can go wrong in the DataWeave playground. If it's something small, like, that's fine. You can just go and do it. Maybe like a concatenation that you want to try, A plus B. Oops. Oh, plus plus, sorry. A plus plus B, you will have AB. Like something like that. If you're not having issues with it, then just go and do it right here. That's fine. You can create more variables. You can create modules. You can do a lot of stuff here. But if you are having issues with the DataWeave playground, then you can just go into your Visual Studio Code and use the DataWeave extension to have it all here. So for example, here we have this module. This module would be the equivalent of having a module here. Hi. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. Thank you for saying hi. I really appreciate it. I can talk to you more. I feel like I'm alone here. Also, I like the background music. It's super nice. It calms me down. It keeps me focused. Cool. So yes, right now here we have just the main DW one. But here, for example, if you wanted to create a new module, let's say this one, I can just copy and paste this. And if you want to do this in the DataWeave playground, you can just press plus and then say my module. For example, now you will have my module.dw, and you can, this is the equivalent of having your module right here. So now if you go to your main one, now you can import the module. My module. There you go. And then what was the function? Oh, hello world. And just like that. Okay. So if I do, for example, hello world, then I get the hello world because I'm using the stuff from here. So now what's the equivalent of doing this in the DataWeave extension for VSCode, or just like in VSCode? If you go to my mapping, this is what you would see as this main DW, or the main code that you will be transforming. So in this case, we already have the import hello world from my module, and we are just doing this. So how can we then get a preview of this? You can click on this button right here, which says run preview. So if you click on it, it will open a new tab or window, and it will tell you hello world, which is exactly the same output that we got here. I can also take this code and put it here if that makes more sense. And this also works. I'm gonna click on it again, and that's it. Hi, how do you do to mock Excel files into the DataWeave as input payload? That is a very good question, my friend. I also don't know the answer to that, unfortunately, but maybe there is someone in the community that already knows how to do it. Let's see. XL is X or Excel files DataWeave. Well, here's the docs. You can add as a sample data as input payload. Yes, but wouldn't that be like just a CSV? Like just separating the file, the format by like comma or something like that? So this is how it should look like. What if you just use this? Okay. Actually, let me try it because now I'm curious. If I do this and then I do payload. What if I do input payload application? What was it? What is, application, this one. It did. It didn't like that. Okay. Nope, it didn't like that. Okay. I broke it. And this is why sometimes it's just easier to use VSCode. So I'm gonna go back to that, Esteban, in a minute. Let me just finish the overview. Hi, Aman. Welcome. And I'm gonna leave this open so you can see that I broke it. Okay. So going back to this, I had my module, and my module was this code. And then on the main, I had, oops, don't save, this code. Is I'm doing the hello world. Yes, and the thing is that every time that you modify something here, you're gonna have to press the run button, except if you just enable the stuff. You can use read URL function with MIME time to read Excel and proceed with next steps. Maybe not from online DataWeave, but from VSCode. Yeah, I'm gonna try that in a bit. So for example, if I modify this and I just remove it and say ABC, it's not getting reflected, right? I have to press the button again to see it in the output, but you can fix that easily to have the exact same behavior from here. For example, if I modify this and say ABC, I will see it automatically, right? So you can just right click here and select enable or a preview. Oh, you cannot see it. Right now it's disabled, so you can just enable it. And now every time you do a change, it will automatically be reflected, which is cool. So now you can do whatever you want and it will be reflected automatically. It just depends because some people just prefer to write their code, and after they write the code, they just want to press run after they're done. I don't know, for memory reasons or something. So it really depends on your preference. For now, let's just leave it like that. So that is the mapping. Now let's see how can we use, for example, a payload. If I have this payload and I want to do payload, I'm gonna be able to see this payload, correct? So if I do payload here, I cannot see this because I don't have any file or anything saying what is a payload. But if I click on this little icon right here, oh, create variable. All right, never mind. Okay, so I have to create a new file. And where was it? I remember that I saw somewhere. Oh, here, define sample data. It's like a small link that pops up here. So define sample data. There you go, payload.json, for example. Now I have a new file under search test, resources, and then my mapping, default, input. Yes, inputs. Because my mapping is this mapping right here. So now I have a payload that I can use. Let me take that out. And then, for example, I can put this payload right here, keep this right like that. Now I have, what happened? Oh, weird. Okay. Disable. Okay. Now I have this payload from here. If I do payload, will it work now? Running preview. Why is it taking so long? Did I break it too? Oh, it's not saved. There you go. Does that make a difference? Cancel. Run. Oh, there you go. It was not saved. That's why it's not. Why is it giving me... What? What if I reopen you? Save. And then my mapping. Cool. All right, no error now. So now I have my input payload, I have my mapping, and I have my preview output. What if I wanted to have a different payload right here? Can I just create it? Let's see. New file. Let's say, for example, bars.json. All right, so now we have payload.json and bars.json. And oh, I don't have anything there. So if I open bars.json, and then let's say, for example, we have bar 1, and it's just 1. And then bar 2, and it's just 2. We have bars now. If I do here bars. Oh, I have to run it. Or enable auto preview. Cool. Oh, I have 2 previews. Why do I have 2 previews? Can I just remove you? Close. All right. Okay, I guess it worked. I can put the preview down here to there. Is this better? Or is this more confusing? Anyway, maybe I can put it here. There you go. Okay, so we have here the inputs, here's the script, and here's the output. Oh, stop doing that. So, oh my God, disable. Okay. So this is why it's on beta version, but it's still super cool. All right, so I have my bars. It read the bars. If I do bars.bar1 and then run this, and it keeps opening a new one. All right, but we still have it here as 1 because this is the value from this. So how would you do that in the DataWeave playground? You would have to go to the input explorer, click on the plus button, and then create a new input called bars. And then inside of bars, I'm gonna put this same thing right here. And now I can access bars. So bars, and then I have it, then bars of 1, and I have the 1. If I do 2, I have the 2. Cool. This is Puya here. Hi. You can see my name for some reason. I think that's because of privacy stuff. You should go into your LinkedIn profile and see your privacy settings. Are there any performance limitations for DataWeave on Visual Studio? That is a great question. Let me take that screenshot again and ask. Okay, so I got a response for the other question. Where was it? This one. The Maven libraries, Apache commands and stuff. And the answer is you can use the Java bridge in libraries. Okay, let me just copy this whole thing. Thank you, Anna. This answer was provided by the product owner, Anna Felizati, in DataWeave. So cool. You can use the Java bridge in libraries. The JWT library exemplifies how to leverage data code alongside DataWeave libraries. I'm not sure what will happen in terms of class loading when the library is used in a Mule app. I assume it would be like another app dependency. Cool. I hope that answers your question. Alrighty. So now I asked the question about the, where is it? Oh, the performance limitations, this one. So let's see what the answer is to that. I really hope I can get some DataWeave people on my stream sometimes, because they just know so much that I don't. All right, so that's how you get to the bars right here. I mean, this is just like you created another input. You can create anything. I just named it bars because it's useful. Sweet. So what else? Should we try now the Excel thing? Let's try that. Okay, let me remove this. And then here, let's just do, oh, what if I can just put the Excel thing? Did I lose it? No. Only .xlsx files are supported, which is Excel 2007. .xls files are not supported by Mule, FYI, in case you had that question. Still no answer, still no answer. Okay, cool. So for example, let's take this one. And let's create a new file right here. New file. Let's name this Excel dot, oh, XLSX. What's it? XLSX. Yes. So we have an Excel file right here. Let's just assume that this is a format. Let me just close everything. And disabled. Okay, save. Yes. So what's this? No, thank you. So let's assume that this is a format. If anyone has, I don't have Excel installed in my computer right now, so I can't really just go and create a new Excel file. Sorry. But if you know that this is a format from Excel, let me know. Unable to start DataWeave agent to run preview. Any solution for this? You mean like in your mapping when you click on run format? Is this what you can't do? In Visual Studio Code or in like Anypoint Studio? Well, let me know. I know there's a delay in the things that I said and the things that you receive, like some seconds. So I will wait for your answer. Well, I will just continue, but I will keep posted for your answer. So yes, let's just assume that this is the Excel because this is what the documents say. Yes, in VS Code. Not sure. What error do you see, Vinay? Can you maybe send if you see any error at all? Oh, and also, do you have the latest version of Visual Studio Code? You have to make sure that you do have the last version. If you don't have the last version, you may get some issues with the extension. So again, if you go into code and then check for updates, you should see this. There are currently no updates available. Or where can you see? Oh, here. Or you can also see the version here. I have version 1.68.1. So maybe if you have a lower version, maybe you can just check that out. I have installed the plugin and installed the JDK as well. Yes, I have the latest version of it. Oh, weird. Can you send the error, please, so I can take a look? Is this session recorded? I joined a little late. Yes, you will be able to find it in our Twitch channel, right there. So in twitch.tv/MuleSoft_community, you will be able to find actually all of the recordings. All of our previous streams are there. So you can just go there and find it after the stream. I have 168.1 as well. All right. Yeah, just let me know what is the error. Maybe I can try to see what it is. But I honestly never had an issue with this, so I'm really not sure what can it be. But yes, let me know. Oh, error is unable to start DataWeave agent to run preview. Shoot. Okay. So what is the thing that I see though? When I click run preview, it just runs. What if there's something wrong? For example, if I leave it like this and there's an error. No, I still see it. That's interesting. Okay, let me take that then. Okay, I'm just sending this to engineering to try to get some answers. I'm guessing you already uninstalled and tried to reinstall the extension in case something went wrong. All right, sent the question. Let's see what they say. Okay, what were we doing? The Excel. So we have the Excel. I'm saving it. And then let's just do the normal output. Oh, why do you keep popping out? Okay. So if I go to my mapping and then let's get Excel, application JSON and run this, and I have null. What if I do DW? Still null. Huh. Well, it gives me the thing to define the sample data again, which is cool. Yeah, I did do it, but it's still the same. Yeah, okay. I just asked engineering to see if they have any answer for you. I will let you know. Oh, also, are you on Mac or are you on Windows or Linux or any other? So I can't really run this. What if I go here and I try to add a new input? Excel, create, and then if I change this to XLS, nope, it just doesn't like that. I am so sorry for breaking the DataWeave playground. Windows. Alrighty. I will check. Well, I broke it twice. I'm just gonna close it. So this one doesn't work here, and here I get a null. I am really not sure if this is supposed to happen, or maybe I'm just using wrong data. Maybe this is not the actual input data, and this can just be treated as a CSV, probably. But if I change it to CSV, rename CSV. Yeah, it works if I change it to CSV. I don't know why the output keeps coming out if I have this thing disabled, but okay. Yes. So, well, this works. Cool. JSON. Run. Yes. And now I have to do the input payload, or is this Excel? Application CSV. I'm gonna enable it now. Excel. All right, and then if I check the CSV format, I forget what things to do with the like input. Oh, here it is. So separator is pipe. Oh, it does not like that. And header is always true. All right. So, nope, it didn't like that. All right, let's just move on. I will check, Esteban. I think maybe it's easier to do in Anypoint Studio, or maybe if you actually have an Excel file, maybe you can try it out here, because I don't know if this is an actual Excel file. Like, I just got it from the docs, but I don't know if it's the real thing. So maybe you can experiment with that. Just create sample data, put here your Excel file, your actual Excel file, and just try to do a simple output like payload or Excel or whatever, and see if it works or not, and then just go from there. Because I mean, according to this, it should work just like that. We have like the input that I was trying to use, and then the DataWeave code, which is just payload, and then the output, which is actually working. It has like sheet 1, and then inside here it has an array with the columns and the rows. So it should look like that. Here's also an example of how to use the stream Excel input. It just doesn't like it in the DataWeave online playground. And I don't know if I can get it working here because I don't have an actual Excel file, but you can try. Maybe it works. All right, so disable auto preview. There's that, there's that, there's that. So now let me go to my module and check this out. If you have here, you can create documentation for your code, which is super cool. You can also click here on generate DataWeave documentation, and this will generate the actual documentation depending on your function. So for example, if I click on generate DataWeave documentation, I can just remove this from here. And this will add more documentation, which is very useful if you want to upload this to Exchange, for example. Here you can add the description for the hello world function. Here you can add an example. So explain here what is the example about. Then you can add here the source code to use it on all of these things. And here you can add the output of what you are expecting. So it will look similar to what you have here in the docs. It will look like the source like this and the output like this. So you can create that documentation, which is super cool. In POM XML, the Excel module is commented out for me. Maybe the same for you as well. Maybe. Let's see. Excel module. Oh, but there's a warning here. The modules below are only available on MuleSoft's Enterprise Edition. Would that matter? Flat file, Abro, Weave. Okay, let's try it out. Can I just uncomment with one thing? No. Uncomment. Is there an uncomment all? Huh. Well, I don't see it. Oh, wait. No. Well, that sucks. I'm sure it is. I'm sure there is a button to just uncomment and comment code blocks, but I didn't find it. So let's do it like old people. Okay, removed. Oh no. And removed. Oh, remove. Well, this is painful to watch. Remove. Okay, we have this saved. Yes. Indexing libraries, project indexed. Cool. So will it work now? That is the question. Oh, but I changed it to CSV. Hold on. Let me change it back. Let me take this out. And rename XLSX. Run. Are you stuck? Oh no. Did I break it again? How? Yes, that's all I wanted to do. Oh my god. Yes. Well, it made a difference on the POM XML, clearly. But what did I do? Okay, cancel. Your import stream. Yeah, I think the thing is that I don't really have an Excel file, so it's not working. Maybe, I don't know. Thank you, Alex. I will try also because that is not easy to understand for me using XLSX. Yeah, it sounds super complicated, to be honest. Why does the preview keep popping up? Okay. So let me just change this because I don't want it to try to do it again. All right. No, please tell me I did not break it. I'm just gonna remove you because you are just causing problems. Move to trash, and I'm just gonna remove you too. All right. Yes. Oh, what? We're almost out of time. Well, that time passed super quickly. Okay, we got it now. Cool. Well, that is too bad. Stop popping out. Okay. So we created the documentation for this function. Oh my god, seriously. I disabled this thing. Let me click on enable and disable again. And you will keep popping out. All right, cool. So we have this thing. You can add the stuff here. For example, let me just take these as an example. If you take source, and this is the source, and here you will put your DataWeave code. Like this. Do I have to add this manually? I guess not, and I'm just doing it. Well, you have here the source, and then you add here the output, whatever that output is. And you can just keep adding stuff to your documentation, and this will be helpful for Exchange. So that's super cool. And then we have this other thing that says add unit tests. You can also add unit tests to your code. Let's click on that. So this file gets created under source test DW. And here you are able to use, I wonder if this documentation is online. The DW, oh my God, test module? No, yes. DataWeave, whoops. DataWeave test module. Oh, here it is. Sweet. It's called the DataWeave assertions library. So you can find it under munit, and then munit processors, assert expression, DataWeave assertions library. Nice. I had not seen this before, so that's cool. I was just kind of like playing around with it. So we have the asserts module. Right now we're using the asserts and the tests. Why do you keep doing that? Tests. So in the asserts module, this module contains a set of core matchers to use in your tests. Example, yeah, payload must be object. Validates if a payload is type object. Do we have that? Yeah, we have that one here. Hello world must be object. So can I run this? Let me save this. Indexing. Yeah, indexed. And then click on run. I believe this will open a terminal. Yes. And this is also cool because now you can do CI/CD with your DataWeave unit tests as well for your DataWeave library, which is very cool, as I've been saying for the past hour. We also have functions. Functions? Yeah, so we can use, for example, any of. So a text must be any of, be object or be string. Must be array, must be blank, must be boolean, be empty, be greater than. Oh, maybe you can't see this. Be greater than, be lower than, be null, be number, be object, be one of, and here's an array, be string, contain. Oh, these are for strings, I guess. Must contain, must contain. Oh, well, this is for arrays. Cool. Must each item be number. Nice. Must end with xt equal to resource. Equal to resource. Oh, in case you want to get like the file, for example, user.json, and this is an application JSON. Nice. Must have item be number. So at least one of these must be a number. Have key must have key name. Have size 3. Have value messy. Nice. And then we have must, which we've been using all this time. And you can add different ones. For example, must be object, and then foo is null. Oh, you can also use is. Nice. You can also use is in like match case kind of scenarios. By the way, what music did I put in the end? Daydreaming. Okay. I like this one. I'm gonna keep this one, I guess. Must be object, not be. Must not be, for example, not be null. Start with, and then variables. Oh, you can. Oh, you can create a matcher, and this is like a lambda that gets the actual result. And then you can do, for example, matches actual equals 1, and then the description. Oh, nice. So you can create your personalized stuff. You can even create like a module with your stuff and then reuse the module inside your module in your library. That's nice. And then match a result. For example, matches false, description, expected, number type, actual, a text. And then here's the definition, matches, boolean, description, expected string. Oh, so this is the data type. I see. Oh, this is so cool. So for example, here that we were creating a new one and you are creating a matches, and the matches is a boolean. Yes, and then we have description. Yeah, so we have matches is a boolean, description, and then in description we have another object. Expected is a string. So expected is a string to be one. And then actual is another string. So write actual as string. Cool. And then reasons, if you want to add reasons. But it's not necessary, as you can see here, by this question mark. That is so neat. I will add this thing into the tutorials that we already have, because in case you haven't seen them, if you go to, well, let me do everything from scratch. If you go to developer, or if you go to MuleSoft.com, you can click on developers and then tutorials. This will get you to the tutorials. Just select any of them on the top, and this will get you to this page. And then if you click on DataWeave and you scroll down till the end, you will see the getting started with the DataWeave extension for Visual Studio Code. So again, thank you, Sonali, for creating these tutorials. They're super useful. And then she goes through the install the DataWeave extension in VSCode, how to create a new DataWeave library project, which I just explained, how to add a new custom module, how to generate documentation for your code, which we also did, test your code with the live preview, we also did that, and add unit tests for your code. So here I am going to add this link because it's super useful. So you can learn how to do your own custom tests, unit tests. So sweet. I'm also gonna put this link here in case you want to go through it. developer.mulesoft.com/tutorials and how-to/DataWeave extension VS Code getting started. That's a long URL. Anyway, that's all the time that I had for today. Thank you so much for joining. Just as a reminder, if you go to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MuleSoft community, you will be able to see all of our previous streams and see this stream as well. It will be recorded there. You can also follow us on LinkedIn if you search for MuleSoft community, or on Twitter at MuleDev. You can create a free trial in any point on MuleSoft.com. You can download Studio in MuleSoft.com/studio. You can find the developer tutorials at developer.mulesoft.com. And if you have any more questions and you just want to check out the community stuff, you can just go to mulesoft.com/community. Sweet. All right. So again, reminder, I'm going to be doing these every week at this time for like an hour ago, which is 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. I think it's 3:30 British time, and 8 p.m. India time. So check them out. You can also go, let me share my screen again. If you go to our Twitch stream and you go into, oh, where is it? Schedule here. If you go into schedule right here, you will be able to see this schedule of when we are going to be live. For example, next week, we will be live on Thursday, July 14, 10:30 a.m. ET. And this will be reflected in your own time zone. So in case you are not sure about what time it is, you can just go into twitch.tv/mulesoft_community and you will see the schedule right there. So you can find it in your own local time. You can also click on remind me if you want to get reminders, or you can copy the link to access, I guess. So cool. That's it for this stream. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for talking with me. I really appreciate that you chat with me all the time. Even just saying hi is great for me because I know I'm not alone. Alrighty. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. I will see you next week then. Bye.